Let's see if it works this time. All right, how about if I just do this? Take that off. Okay, come on, YouTube. There you go. All right. How are we doing, everybody? We doing good? Thanksgiving week already. God, it feels like it should be week 3 or something, and here it is already week 12. My God. I only got 6 weeks left of football. And then I get freaking playoffs. Which, by the way, when it comes to playoff football, I got to have a little something planned for you guys. It's going to be fun. Yeah. I may not be doing playoff streams alone. I'm probably still going to be streaming playoff games like I did last year and the year before that. And the year before that. I'm just going to be maybe doing a couple of them with a co-host. So you got to wait for that to find out. Might even do some bowl games too. But we'll see. Got to see what the matchups are. What's going on, Jacob? Yeah, the last time I tried to stream just a little while ago, I didn't see the green dot where the voice was. So I didn't know if my microphone was on. Turns out it actually was, but oh well. It actually said that my connection was unstable. Stop streaming and wait for it to. Thank God. Right? All right. Thank God. Right? All right. So we're cooking right now. Let me know if it lags for you guys or whatever. But anyways, let's get right into it, man. We got week 12. There isn't any good games to watch, so go to a game. Yeah. If I didn't live 4 hours away, I would have probably been going to a game. It's tough because, like, when I lived up in Ohio, we could literally just go to a game. Get out early, head up to the downtown, watch the game, come right back home. But now that I live a state away, we got to coordinate, hotel and everything, and it's a lot tougher to coordinate now that I don't live up there no more. I'm going to try and go to a Cavs game, though. Keyword is try. Not saying I am. I'm saying I'm trying to. Probably later on in the season. Maybe like right around February or March. We'll see. Keyword is we'll see. That's my favorite phrase because I say it a lot. I say it a lot in these streams, man. If you've been watching me for a long time, I say that a lot. If you did a drinking game for every time I said we'll see, you would be wasted by the time my video or my stream is done. If you go to a Cavs game, hit me up. Yeah, we'll see. Again, there you go, Jacob. Again. So take a drink. All right, enough stalling. I know Steele Sermon and Stephen Rose are patiently waiting for my picks. So with that being said, let's dive in. Thanksgiving week, getting closer to Christmas. Once Christmas hits, the season's practically over. But for the Browns, I guess you could say the season's already over. But anyways, Thursday night, or Thursday, because we have 3 games, because Thanksgiving, starting us off, we got the Bills back in Detroit, but facing the Lions this week. They were in Detroit last week to face us because Mother Nature dumped a whole load of snow on them, so they couldn't play in Buffalo. So they had the genius idea. Hey, let's go play in Detroit for 2 weeks, 2 games in a row, in the span of 4 days. In fact, I'm pretty sure the Bills literally headed back to Buffalo, and then they're going to be heading back to Detroit, technically today being Wednesday. But yeah, this is one of the easiest picks of the week. Honestly, if you ask me, every Bills game is usually one of the easiest picks of the week. But of course, don't sleep on Detroit. They're coming off not even just an impressive, a supremely impressive victory over the Giants. They went into MetLife and took care of business. Now, Bovada has Buffalo as a 10-point favorite. I can see that. But they better not, mess around because Detroit can catch them slacking. Now, Detroit's history on Thanksgiving games is not very good. They've lost quite a few of them lately, especially. Uh, it'll be nice to see Buffalo back in the back on Thanksgiving. It's been a while, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, this game will be going on during at the noon hour around there. The official start time of this game is around 12:30. So this is going to be the game that's on when a lot of people are eating Thanksgiving dinner. Imagine they lose on Thanksgiving. That'd be tough. That'd be tough, especially to the dang Lions. But I'm going to go Buffalo. And they're going to get another very good win against a somewhat mediocre Lions team. The Lions are no slouches. And not to mention, Jamo Williams is coming back soon. So we'll have that to look forward to. But yeah, give me the Bills to go to 8-3 on the year and continue to stay up there with the Dolphins in the AFC East. So give me the Bills over the Lions. Next, we got the 7-3 Giants and the 7-3 Cowboys going at it in Dallas. I already saw an image of the helmets that the Cowboys will be wearing. They're like the classic white helmet, the like just regular dark blue star, like they wore I think in the 90s or whatever, 80s. Very good looking uni, at least for the helmet. The Giants, I don't know what unis they're going to be wearing. It'd be cool if they went with their alternates, the 80s classics or whatever, the ones that they wore with Lawrence Taylor. They'd be like you went in a time machine. That would be awesome. I don't think they're going to do that, though. I don't think you really can. Yeah, I don't think you can. Which sucks, but oh well. Bovada has the Giants as 9.5-point underdogs to the Cowboys. Damn, the disrespect. 9.5-point underdogs to the Cowboys. Now, to be fair, the Cowboys literally just went into Minnesota and pushed the Vikings' faces in with a steel-toe boot. So, the Cowboys are riding high right now. They're playing really well. Giants, like I just said, lost to the damn Lions, so you don't know what to think about them right now. But part of me wants to go Giants, man. But like I said, Cowboys are looking good. It's a home game for the Cowboys. I'm going to go Cowboys. Yeah. Give me them boys to get the close victory over the Giants. I think the final score will be within 9.5 points. I'll say they win by maybe a touchdown or even less. But yeah, give me the Dallas Cowboys to get the victory at home. Now, of course, when this game's going on, a lot of people, like myself included, because, my family eats Thanksgiving dinner rather early, during the first game. It's just the way we've been doing things. And then, by the time the second game is going on, we're just all chilling and watching the second game, letting the food digest and everything. And then by the third game, which is Patriots and Vikings in Minnesota, you're essentially diving into the dessert and just relaxing. It's usually the way it is. But yeah, for the third game, Minnesota Vikings hosting the Patriots. Patriots, they escaped against the Jets thanks to a punt return touchdown that almost was called back because luckily for New England, the refs missed a somewhat blatant block in the back on the return. The refs could have easily thrown a flag and blow that play dead, and who knows what would have happened after that. I think the game would have went into overtime or something, unless the Patriots would have had a chance at a field goal. Who knows? But that's one thing we'll never know because they didn't call a flag. So they didn't throw a flag. So, tough way to lose a game if you're the Jets, but Classic Patriots way to win a game. Very end of the game. You love to see it. Now, the Vikings, on the other hand, do Vikings fans even want to talk about what just happened? I don't think they do. I think it's one of those take the game tape, put it in a box, cover it up, put some tape over it, go outside to as far as you can, like in your yard or whatever, dig a hole as deep as you can possibly get it, preferably 20 feet deep, drop the box in there, and then bury it. You want that film to be as far away as possible. I'm sure after the first day of film review, they're probably like, yeah, I'm done watching this. It's like watching a horror movie. It was bad. In fact, I'm almost afraid to look at the stats from this game. Like, I don't even know how you do that if you're the Vikings. You've been playing so well. You've had some very impressive victories. You literally just beat the Bills in their house. Like, you're coming off an impressive victory against a good team in Buffalo. Everyone's hyping you up. You got Patrick Peterson shirtless on the plane, with chains draped all down his neck. And you go do that. For those who don't know what happened, the Vikings got a 40 bomb dropped on them by the Cowboys. In fact, in this game, all right, Kirk Cousins, the almighty Kirk Cousins, 12 of 23, 105 total yards. No touchdowns, no interceptions. He got sacked. I'm going to do the LeBron here. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6. 7 times for 49 yards, which is an average of 7 yards per sack. His QBR was 14.9 and his rating was 64.6. Nick Mullins came in there and damn near surpassed him in yards. 5 of 7 for 54 yards. Yeah, that's tough. Dalvin Cook didn't do much either. 11 carries, 72 yards for him. They didn't do a damn thing through the air. I mean, they had 159 yards total because, of course, all those sacks negated all those yards that they had. But, yeah, not a single touchdown was scored. No grittying or dancing in the end zone this week. And Justin Jefferson, 3 receptions, 33 yards. That's it. That's it. Just 3 receptions for 33 yards. Diggs had that dude on a poster, on a missing poster. They had to put an Amber Alert out for him. They couldn't find him. They scored 3 points in the first quarter. It was 10-3 Cowboys. And after that, complete garbage from the Vikings. Now, on the other hand, the Cowboys were elite everywhere. Dak Prescott, 22 of 20. This dude missed 3 passes the entire game that he played. 3 passes. 276 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks, no sacks, a 139.3 rating, and a 93.2 QBR. Even Cooper Rush came in there and only missed 1 pass, but only had 31 yards. So Tony Pollard on the ground, 15 carries, 80 yards. Zeke had 15 for 42, 2 tutties. Dak had 3 for 16. Malik Davis had 7 for 13. Whatever. Okay, cool. Through the air, Tony Pollard had 6 receptions, 109 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Wow. That's nuts. Then you look at, how they did, like who got all the sacks. There was a sack party for Dallas. Yeah. They were having a party in the backfield. Micah Parsons had 2. Dorrance Armstrong had 2. And then Jaron Curse had 1. Dante Fowler had 1. DeMarcus Lawrence had 1. And there you go. There's your 7. Like, they had as many sacks as Minnesota had total tackles for loss, which was 8. one pass defended by Minnesota, and then one QB hit by Danielle Hunter. Dallas was all over Kirk Cousins the entire game. Micah Parsons had 5 QB hits, 3 for Dorrance Armstrong and 1 for Jaron Kearse. Dude, Micah was living in their backfield. That's insane. That is just straight up a massacre on epic proportions. You're buzzing? Damn. Don't go too hard now. You'll crash and burn, if you know what I'm saying. You'll wake up finding yourself, in the bathroom on the floor with your hand, with your head draped on the toilet like this. Like, where am I? Yeah, that's not where you want to be. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna go Vikings. I'm gonna go Cowboys over the Giants, and then Vikings against Patriots. I'm gonna go Vikings to bounce back on Thursday night. Yeah, I'm gonna go Vikings to bounce back. So give me the Vikings over the Patriots. And by the way, Bovada has the Vikings as 2.5-point favorites. Okay. Moving on to Sunday. Starting us off, we got the toilet bowl game of the week, I guess. 3-7 Broncos, 3-8 Panthers. Russell Wilson versus Sam Darnold? Okay, Baker was named the backup again. 2 teams that just absolutely suck. One team fired their coach. The other one could very well fire their coach coming up here real soon. I'm going to go with the Broncos because they're a good team. They're just playing like garbage. The Panthers are just straight up garbage all around. Yeah. If the Broncos even had a hint of an offense, they'd be amazing right now. But they don't. They can barely score. And the Panthers are just bad all around. They are. But I'm going to go Broncos to get a victory. And they're going to go to 4-7 on the year. Betting odds for this game. Well, let's see what Bovada has. I'm going to think it's probably within 5. Is this game even in here? Yo, where'd the game go? Bovada took this game off? Yo, I think they did. I don't see it in here. Not like it matters. No, it doesn't even matter. They don't even have it in here, I don't think. It's such a garbage game. They don't even have it featured. That's tough. But I'm going to go Broncos anyway. Give me the Bronx over the Panthers. Moving on, we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who are 5-5, coming off their bye week, coming to Cleveland to face my Cleveland Browns, who are 3-7 on the year. Yeah, this game could go one of 2 ways. Maybe we keep it close. Defense actually wakes up, makes some plays, get after Tom Brady a little bit, which ain't going to happen. Let's be real. And maybe we make it close, somehow squeak away with a victory, or Tom Brady does what Tom Brady does, and he absolutely eviscerates us. Surprisingly, we were able to keep it close with Josh Allen, mainly because in the first half, Josh Allen looked like he didn't practice, which they really didn't. So they kind of were sloppy, but then they locked in. And then of course, we missed some chances. A lot of chances, actually. Now, this game, the Buccaneers are only 3.5-point favorites. I think if we go out there and play our best game of the year, I think we can definitely win this game. But if I'm being real, I don't see us winning, unfortunately. I'm going to go Buccaneers over the Browns. We're just a mess right now. We really are. And it's all because of that bum Joe Woods. This defense is absolutely super talented, but they're playing like garbage. It's been, 3 weeks since we forced a turnover. It's actually abhorrent right now. And I'll be honest, heading into this season, when I heard Deshaun was suspended for 11 games, in my head, I'm thinking, that's fine. Our defense will carry. Our offense will probably struggle, but they'll get it going. Turns out it's been the exact opposite. Our offense, with Jacoby, has been carrying our defense. We've actually had to. It's to the point now where if we don't every drive, we're going to lose. We have to score on every drive. We have to be the Buckeyes of the NFL. Because I know that our defense ain't going to stop them unless Miles or one of the other front four guys can get in there and get a sack or something. Maybe we get lucky and force an incompletion on the third down, or maybe we run into an interception like we did against the Bungles. But up to that, it's like, we're probably not going to do much against Tom Brady. The dude gets rid of the ball insanely quick now. It's the way he's been for years. Now, the only hope that we have is that our secondary can, lock down their receivers and somehow make Tom Brady have to wait for his guys to get open. And that would give Miles time to get after him. But that hasn't happened for how long now? It's actually it's sickening watching this defense play. I can't trust them to stop Tom Brady. So for the time being, I'm going to go Buccaneers over the Browns, unfortunately. Next, we got the 7-3 Ravens and the 3-7 Jags. Yeah, this one's probably one of the another easier somewhat game to pick. Ravens are looking good. Jaguars aren't looking too bad. The record still sucks though, but organization-wise, it looks like they got something going for them at least. I would trust Doug Peterson more than Urban Meyer at this point. But yeah, I'm going to go Ravens down the road. It doesn't even really matter what the betting line is for this game. Betting line is Ravens favored by 4. Yeah, but I'm going to go Ravens over the Jags. All right, next we got the 1-8-1 Texans against the 7-3 Dolphins. I thought I remember hearing about the Texans maybe going with a different quarterback in Kyle Allen this week. Not sure if that's going to happen, but it doesn't really matter. Dolphins are going to win this game. They're favored by 13 points. Give me Miami at home. One of the easier games to pick again. Give me Miami. And I believe it or not, next week, I think the Browns are going to whoop the crap out of the Texans because Deshaun Watson's coming back, and he's going to have a little something for that fraud-ass organization. You know that. Freaking loser-ass organization over there. Putting him through that garbage. Oh, but he was doing that. Well, the thing is, though, the Texans literally let him do it. They enabled him to do it. They're as guilty as Deshaun is. And their freaking owner's a douchebag, too. It's a weird organization over there. They're slimy. Very slimy over there in Houston. Deshaun's going to have a little something for him next week, I'm sure. Even in his rusty self, he'll probably still go crazy on him. The Texans don't really have anybody that scares you. I mean, their defense ain't great. They're 1-8-1. If our defense actually has a pulse, we should be able to beat them, but we got to focus on Tampa. The Dolphins are going to run all over these guys. I mean, look at what their freaking running backs did to us. Now, imagine what they're going to do to the Texans. Not to mention Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. It's going to be tough. It's going to be something to watch. But next we got the 3-8 Bears and the 6-4 Jets, who lost that heartbreaker to the Patriots. Bears, Justin Fields battling an injury a little bit. And believe it or not, it's very possible we could see Trevor Siemian versus Flacco or Mike White or something coming up, which would definitely be something. Probably Flacco if they do go with a change at quarterback, I'm pretty sure. But this is hard to pick. I'm going to go Jets to squeak one out over the Bears. What's up, Bears? Jets are 4.5-point favorites. I think the Jets win by about a touchdown. Yeah, give me the Jets at home. Next, we got the 6-4 Bengals and the 7-3 Titans in Tennessee. Rematch of last year's playoff game where the Bengals literally escaped with their lives against the Titans. That was the game where Tennessee had, 7 sacks, and they still lost? They had a lot of sacks in that game, and they still lost. Because Ryan Tannehill is a freaking loser. threw like how many interceptions in that game? Turnovers or whatever? The dude turned the ball over how many times in that game? I'd be sick to my stomach remembering that one. But I don't know if they can stop Derrick Henry in Cincinnati. I don't know. I don't know if Mixon's going to play either. I could see Tennessee doing what they did last year in the playoff game. You know. But yeah, I'm going to go with Tennessee to beat the Bungles, and they're going to go to 8-3 on the year. Give me the Titans. And then Bovada has the Bengals favored by 2, but I'm going with the Titans to win this game straight up. Give me the Titans. All right, next we got the 5-6 Falcons and the 6-5 Commanders. The Commanders are 6-5. They started off the year 1-4. How ironic. Taylor Heineke takes over and they start winning. Surprise, surprise. Taylor Heineke against Marcus Mariota should be a good game. Bovada has the Commanders favored by 4. Commanders got a good defense. I will say that. I believe they took care of business against the Texans last week, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they won 23-10. So I'm going to go Commanders. I mean, the Falcons will put up a fight, no doubt. But I'm going to go Commanders to go to 7-5 on the year. That's insane to think about. 7-5. They're right in the thick of things in the NFC East all of a sudden. But yeah, give me the Commanders over the Falcons. Next, we got the 4 o'clock hour games. 5-5 Chargers in Arizona to face the 4-7 Cardinals. Chargers had a chance to take down the Chiefs once again, and once again they failed. So the Chiefs, I believe, have a winning streak of like 13 or 14 in a row with Mahomes winning on the road in divisional games. And they're going, and now the Chargers go to Arizona to face Kyler or Colt McCoy and the Cardinals, who just got their butts kicked in by the Niners in Mexico, which is tough. Chargers are favored by 4.5. We'll see if Kyler plays. I think if Kyler does play, that gives the Cardinals a better chance, but I'm still going to go Chargers to win this one on the road. Yeah, give me the Chargers. Next, we got the 3-7 Raiders and the 6-4 Seahawks. What the heck is up with these two? You know, beginning of the season, I bet you thought the records would be flipped. No, 3-7 Raiders. They won in overtime against the Broncos last week. Seahawks, on the other hand, let's see. Did they play last week? I don't know if they did. I don't think they did. No, I don't see them. No, I don't think they played last week. So, they're going to be ready to go. Now, let's see who's favored. Okay, yeah, Seattle's favored by 3.5. It's in Seattle. You know that crowd's going to be raucous. Can't trust Josh McDaniels. I think Pete Carroll will straight up outcoach that loser. So, yeah, give me the Seahawks to beat the Raiders at home. Never thought I'd actually say that. Seahawks beating the Raiders, especially with how good that Raiders team is. But no, give me the Seahawks to win at home, and they're going to go to 7-4 on this season. Very impressive season so far for the Seahawks. They might keep Geno Smith around long term. That's how good he's been. But yeah, give me Seattle. Next, we got the second to last 4 o'clock hour game, 4:25 time slot. 3-7 Rams, 8-2 Chiefs. This one's pretty easy to pick if I'm being real. Stafford, I don't know if he'll play. The Rams are down horrendous right now. And, the Rams are 14.5 point underdogs. That's over 2 touchdowns. My goodness. I could see it, too. Chiefs are just that damn good. Yeah, I'm going to go Chiefs. It's pretty easy for me. Give me Kansas City at home. The Rams are just not looking good. They're taking that hangover thing to a whole new level this year. My goodness, they're straight up wasted. This ain't no hangover. This is a freaking full-on I don't even know what you call it. Man, I've seen Super Bowl hangovers that are bad, but this one's horrendous. And who knows how long McVay and them are going to stick around in LA. You know, they might be gone out in a couple of years. I know Aaron Donald was really thinking about retiring this past offseason. He might retire after this year. Man, that'd be tough because, like, if all your good players retire, it's like you got to go through a rebuild, which means you got to trade pieces away. I mean, when was the last time they had a first-round pick? It's been a while. But, yeah, I'm going to go with the Chiefs to beat the Rams. And then the final afternoon game of the week, 4-7 Saints go to San Fran to face the 6-4 Niners. And just like the Seahawks, I got the Niners winning. Yep. Give me the Niners to continue their winning ways as they beat the 4-8 Saints now. As the betting line for this one is 9 points favoring the Niners. Niners are 9-point favorites. Wow, that's impressive. But yeah, I'm going to go San Fran. That team is looking really good, especially with McCaffrey fully installed in that offense now. It's going to be very tough for the Saints to beat them. That's for sure. But I'm going to go Niners to beat the Saints. And then the final game of Sunday, 4-7 Packers and the 9-1 Eagles. Damn. Yeah, this one's pretty easy for me. The Packers are down horrendous right now. They're in shambles. The Eagles are just looking like a freaking monstrosity right now. They added Sue and Linval Joseph in free agency just a few days ago. Well, last week, before the game, a few days before the game last week. So yeah, they're just arming up for the playoff run at this point. They're going to probably nab a couple guys that are just trying to get on that playoff train. They're going to be a team. They're going to be a very tough team to beat. I mean, the Commanders did kind of give them a blueprint of how to beat them somewhat. They're not invincible, but they damn near are. That's for sure. They're going to be a very tough team to beat. No, watch them get first rounded. That happens, it'll just be like, wow. Or, of course, the Philly team gets first rounded. Because if you look at the city of Philly right now, the vibes are kind of immaculate, kind of. You know, I mean, the Phillies made the World Series. The Sixers are battered, but when they're healthy, they're a really good team. The Flyers are just straight garbage, but the Eagles are amazing. Maybe the Eagles are the next Philly team to make a run at a championship. Another one in their case. But yeah, in this game, give me the Eagles, who are favored by 7, according to Bovada. Give me the Birds, who, by the way, they're going to be repping all black. On Sunday night, all black? Ooh, that's going to be saucy looking. Damn. It's going to be weird looking seeing the Eagles with black helmets. Never saw that before. Should be interesting. But yeah, give me the Eagles at home over the Packers. Like I said, the Packers are in shambles right now. Give me the Eagles. And then on Monday Night Football, we got the 3-7 Steelers and the 4-6-1 Colts. Yeah, nobody watching this game, Jay. Sorry, not sorry. Nobody's going to care about this game besides Steelers and Colts fans. This is one of those classic dud games. Doesn't really matter who I pick. Both teams kind of suck. The line is 2.5 for the Colts. Oh my goodness. Just because I want to see the Colts, I want to see the Steelers continue to lose. Because, I kind of enjoy seeing Steelers fans in shambles, low-key. Because now they get to experience what we've went through for so many years, being trash. Oh, but they got a rookie quarterback. We got a freaking franchise quarterback coming in next week. So, yeah. He's not going anywhere anytime soon. But you got a rookie, which is okay. But, yeah, they ain't looking so good right now, huh? Rebuild time for the Steelers. But yeah, I'm going to go Indianapolis over the Steelers in a very, very close nail-biter. Yep. This could be the game where, both teams just don't want to win it. It's like constant turnovers. It's kind of like the Jets-Patriots game. Maybe not as boring as that one, but it'll be like that on the same level as that one. But I'm going to go Indianapolis at home to beat the Steelers, which means, guys, with a loss this week, the Steelers would be one loss away from securing their first losing season since 2003. The year before because April of 2004, they drafted Big Ben. Isn't that crazy? Now you may be wondering, Crazy Dog, who's going to be that team that give them their 9th loss if they lose this week? Atlanta. And if they somehow beat the Colts, beat the Saints, the Falcons, my God. Week 14, Baltimore. Oh. Imagine if it's Baltimore that gives them that 9th loss. Oh, dang, that would be tough. Because on week 15, Steelers got to play the Carolina Panthers. Okay. Week 16, I don't know how many more games they're going to win. They have lost Vegas. Week 17, Baltimore, and then they end with us. So, man, they might have double-digit losses on their schedule coming up real soon here, unless they win a couple games. 5 wins is very possible. I did not think they'd be this bad. I had them going 9-8 because I thought, the Steelers are going to somehow find a way to win 9 games. I don't know if they're going to do that now, but yeah, it'll be interesting to see how things go. But that is going to wrap it up for this one. John Johnson is talented, but he just doesn't want to listen to Joe Woods. Nobody wants to listen to Joe Woods. I would disregard what he says, too, if I was anyone on that defense. Nobody knows what to do. Like, he doesn't change anything. You see yourself getting exposed, you'd think, make adjustments. No, he doesn't do that. I don't even think he's moved Garrett around in the defensive line anymore. He used to do that for like a week. Now he doesn't do it anymore. Yeah, exactly, Jacob. We might be sharing the basement this year, no lie. That week 18 game, Jacob, might determine who goes to the basement in the AFC North. But yeah, that's pretty much going to wrap it up here, guys. Shout out to everyone who came through. I'll be live, of course, tomorrow for Cavs and Blazers. Should be a good one. Word is Dean Wade could be back, and of course, no Dame Lillard. So see how things go. So with that being said, as always, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell. Be live tomorrow night for the Cavs and Blazers. I might go live for like a college football thing, just talk a little college football as we head into rivalry week. But that's going to wrap it up here, guys. I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go, Browns. Beat the Bucks. That'd be dope. But I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Go Browns. Go Cavs. Blue Jackets. Buckeyes. Guardians. And I'm out. Bye-bye.